Hey guys, thanks for watching this week's episode. And remember, you can still buy Pride merch with all of the net proceeds going to the LGBT Center in New York. All you have to do is go to store.barstoolsports.com, find something that says Out and About, and we're going to give all that money to the center that does a ton of great stuff for LGBTQIA people across all ages.
Yes, and Pride Month does not stop here. You can donate all year round to the center. Make sure to click the link below. Thank you for your support.
All right, welcome on into Out and About, episode number 107, fresh off of a big Pride weekend. I feel like I can finally breathe. It was months and months of planning. All comes down to one day. It was the Pride Parade. It was myself, Joey, some of the biggest, most important personalities here at Barstool Sports, all aboard our float. Joey, how do you think it went?
I think it went swimmingly. I love the turnout. There was so much eye candy. Straight boys everywhere. Candy. Billy Football came. That's the most important thing to me. Big Cat came.
Well, his friend
right
goes,
in my ass.
Joey goes to his friend and goes, "This is Billy Football." She goes, "Oh, I know." So that was it was fun. But no, I was so happy that everyone had fun.
We had to bat people away at the door. Everyone wanted to get in.
Yeah, it was so fun. And so we lined up on 25th between 5th and 6th. We were there for about 2 hours. Now Nana got a hold of the PA system. And so old Nanny started, I looked over, she was taking shots of Pink Whitney. She was taking shots of tequila. She was drinking High Noons.
Yeah.
And we were on the back. Maybe we'll have a clip we can throw in there. But at one point, I turn around, Joey's standing on a cooler in the back of a Chevy Silverado singing, just gyrating his ass.
Gyrating my ass,
just nonstop, right?
Click-clacking my fan.
No, she'll click-clack.
I love a microphone. I always have.
I had to take it away from him at one point. I go, enough. He goes, why? I go, we haven't even moved yet. We've been here for an hour and a half. You're going to blow your load too early.
I'm the MC. I had to hype people up. That's called the mic controller. Okay. Now I've been a hype man for many years. And I knew how to get the crowd pumping.
Well, the best part, one of the funniest parts when we first started was we had a big banner, a Barstool Sports banner in front, and we go, "Who's going to hold it?" Joey goes, "Interns in formation, please."
Yeah, so they all did a great job. And we got a lovely note today.
We don't want to embarrass him, but we got a lovely note from
one of our interns.
One of the interns saying how happy
to be included.
Should we say they so we don't gender them?
I'd be happy.
Happy they were to be included, and it was very lovely. Now, I was hoping that this particular intern would be coming out. However, I have found out that they are cis white straight presenting, so we kind of had to let that go. Who were you surprised by there in terms of their? Let's first do apparel. Let's rank the looks of the boys.
I was not surprised by anyone, but all the boys really showed up and showed out. Now they were cutting those things. Billy Football had the scissors, and it was like a frat house in here. He was cutting the boys' shirts lower and lower. How low can you go? How not loose is totally goose. He was cutting all those boys' shirts off. Yeah. I saw more nipples here than I've ever dreamed of. Like I spent my whole year lusting after these boys, praying, searching through their Instagrams, trying to find a topless beach picture from 1997, like a shirtless picture, a pool picture.
Well, Rude Boy June disrobed halfway down.
She's been shredding on the keto diet.
Yeah, he shut the goddamn parade down when he took his shirt off. Nana actually fell off the front of a Chevy Silverado.
What about that guy that lives in your boyfriend's building? Oh. My
shock
God.
Of the century.
Who knew that?
Yeah.
This boy, the great guy, really great guy. He works in finance.
We'll bleep his name. His name is.
He works in finance upstairs. He's always been super, super nice. Great guy. Really fun guy. Really nice guy.
But he's got a body that just don't quit.
It's one of those guys. He looks very attractive in person, but you would never know that they're like ripped underneath like that. Yeah. He had the most perfect physique.
Well, perfect.
I mean, he's one of the best bodies in the house in the company.
Besides us.
Of course, me. Yeah. So it's us. But one of the best bodies I've seen in person for a long time.
Everyone loved. The nice thing about it too is it was so family. First of all, shout out to the Man Mafia that showed up in our merch and said hi to us. I have pictures of some of you. I got to find them, but it was so much fun to see. It was so family oriented. Having the kids there on the back. Leah was I can't.
We were grooming the kids to make sure they're gay when they grow up.
My nephew was in a leather diaper,
telling them religion's not real.
Indoctrinating early. That's what this was about. Yep.
Exactly. But that was so nice and so wholesome, and it was very fun to see. And there were a few notable omissions. Nick Tarani, not there.
Who wasn't?
Owen, not there. Sass.
Owen was there. He was in the porta potty the whole time.
With that, he went in there with that gentleman, right?
And he never came back out.
The Desi fella?
Yeah.
Right. Yeah. And the interesting thing about that was there was actually no hole. Well, there was a hole there, but there was no hole when I went in, and then after he went in, I went in again. There was a glory hole cut in.
Right.
Now Owen did that.
Mm-hmm. And it said Viva on it.
It said Viva, but and the A is where you stick your dick through the hole, the VIVA.
Who else didn't show up?
Festouli wasn't there.
Festouli wasn't
there.
Festouli
wasn't there.
Yeah, that's good. He would have distracted you.
I know.
But it was nice. Everyone, how many drinks do you think you had on the day?
Pit miss?
Over under 20.
Well, since I was drinking the new High Noon Tall Boys. Now, two of those, that's all. Like in a normal person, that's all you're gonna need for the whole day. You take and the good thing about them is you can close them, so you don't have to drink it all at once. You can put it back in the fridge or back in the cooler.
Right.
Take a break and then go back to it.
You can close. What do you mean you can close them?
That's why they have that sliding lid.
There's a lid on the big ones?
Yeah, the big ones have like a sliding.
I thought that was like mechanism. An attachment that you brought.
No. It comes on there. High Noon Big Boys.
She's an experienced drinker. I thought that was an attachment.
I did that. I was drinking Pink Whitney, those nip bottles. Now I have to say, I always shunned away from Pink Whitney because I work on my physique year round, and I watch my intake of calories and things like that. So I make sure that I don't drink anything sugary, so I can stay fit. So I normally short it away because it's so sweet and delicious. I thought it's bad for you. But I got to say, those Pink Whitney nips are like the perfect way just to kind of add a little bit of yumminess, like a shot of that. You're not drinking a ton of it. You have a little, all you need is a little bit.
Well, I drank a ton of it. I had about 10 of them. And then I was twerking, and I can't twerk.
But they made me still feel good because that's New Amsterdam vodka it's made with, right?
Yeah.
That doesn't give me hangovers. I like it. It's a quality product. But
I needed it so bad.
Yeah.
Marty was more hungover, the most hungover man I've ever seen in my life.
That was the most exhausting day I've ever had in my time.
Yeah. Marty and I always get him to the gays.
Tell me about the speeding ticket.
Well, we were rushing here. Marty and I were gambling till 4 a.m. in NYC the night before. And we had to get here, and we're like, everything went right. Anything could go wrong that day. It went wrong. It was from the second we woke up trying to get our car from valet. It was like that took an hour, and then like the directions got lost, and then his fucking girlfriend. We literally drove into the Amish countryside.
Yeah. She drove the wrong way.
No, we had to drop her off. She had a bridal shower to go to on Sunday, so we had to like take a little detour to drop her off, and then go. And like right when we're at the end of it, about to drop her off, we get pulled over.
How fast were you going?
I was pushing. I was going like 48 and a 25.
That's not that crazy.
But it was a school zone.
And the kids were out.
Yeah.
It wasn't bad. All I did was pass a school bus while it was stopped in a school zone going 50.
Now, should I be able to expense that? I kind of think so.
Give it a try.
I'm going to try.
Shout out to Wajiha, who is no longer here. Other than that, I thought Pride was great. We just had a post-mortem. We're trying to figure out everything that we can do next year to make it bigger, better, gayer. And
but you know what? Pride doesn't stop here. Everyone thinks July 1st. We still have our meeting though.
Correct.
And we'd like to say, we want to say thank you.
Yes, we want to say thank you.
Because why?
Why?
We have 15,000 subscribers.
Yeah.
On YouTube. We did it, Joe.
We did it. Erica pulled us into her office. She said, congratulations. You have a year left on the job.
Well, we don't know that yet because we still have our meeting with Hank and MB, and they were not
right.
the best spirits
Hank
when I
has
saw
been
them.
looking at us like he goes, get that. I actually saw him ripping down flags.
Yeah.
When we came in this morning. He goes, they're shoving in our face. I'm so ready
So
to
we
get
had
them
these
out.
tattoos. I saw mine on. These little tattoos, the rainbow flag. He was going around the office with baby oil, scrubbing them off of everyone's arm, saying, get this shit off of here.
He actually grabbed Liam's wrist so hard, Liam screamed.
Yeah.
He goes, get it off.
Get it off. So he's actively going around trying to erase our history.
Yeah, well, it's just sad to see. But we thank everyone for the 15,000 followers. It was great. Next stop, 25K. That's what we're going for, 25,000.
And then what do we get?
And then everyone can get a picture of Joey's hole. Well, that's what we're going to send up for 25,000.
I think I have a bump on my asshole. Will you look at it later?
On your asshole?
Yeah, okay.
Have Sandra look.
Sandra, would you look? It's not like, I don't think it's a hemorrhoid, but it's like there's like a bump. It feels like.
Why are you feeling your asshole?
When you wipe.
Oh, so it's a big bump.
No, it's not big.
But it's big enough.
No, it's probably the size of a
golf ball.
Apple seed. Probably the size of. You ever see a grapefruit, deer?
It's the size of a mature walnut.
No, it's probably the size of like an apple seed. Or like a lemon pit.
Well, I'm sorry. Well, maybe
no, smaller than that.
Next time you go get waxed, have Callum take a look.
I have my waxing machine here. Can you wax me later?
Sure.
But there's a bump in my asshole. But I also have to say, I have maybe because I don't get much use back there. Like I haven't gotten sex in a long time. I have a very, very sensitive, not sensitive. Like I can feel things that other people can't feel. Like for instance, when I go to the bathroom, I can feel
psychosis.
I can
bipolar.
feel the string of a quinoa seed. I can feel the tail of a quinoa seed right in my sphincter.
Where are we going? Where are we going?
I will be able to differentiate
right
what's back there. Yeah. So it's my sixth sense.
Sixth Sense, and it's the seventh wonder of the world. Joey's
Wait, in July
poll.
doesn't gays don't end in July. I mean, and July 1st does not mean gays are over, and that doesn't mean charitable events are over.
Yes,
either.
we talked about it in the beginning of the show, but also be very sure to buy any of these lovely out and about hats. He's got one on here. I've got one on here. We have t-shirts.
Proud AF. Anything that says this is not a phase.
It's really nice quality stuff. And all we want to give them a big check. The LGBT Center in New York. Again, we mentioned at the beginning of the show, but they have tons of services for gay people of all ages: sexual health screening, counseling, mental health, crime scene cleanup.
That's where we met Sandra.
That's where we met Sandra. Crime scene cleanup is something that's important to you.
Well, I've been with philanthropists for many years, and something I'm really passionate about.
So listen. $25, you buy the hat, all the net proceeds go there. Speaking of buying things, our live show,
July 16th at Sony Hall. There's only a few tickets left, and the show is going underway.
Are we going to bring out a special guest?
I hope not.
Uncle D? No.
No, we don't want to get upstaged by him.
Yeah, we don't want that.
It's our night.
It's going to be so fun. It's going to be great. I can't wait. Oh,
barstoolsports.com/events/out and about.
That's right.
Or you can go to chocolatesingles.com and click the banner on the top.
Correct. Barstool vs. America is happening. My nemesis.
Last night was a big night for you.
I know.
What happened there?
Well, all I know is that me and Dana Beers are not on good terms. Dana Beers is a slob, a scumbag, a fraud, and it's someone who probably deserves to get beat up.
We just embraced in the hallway.
I challenged him to rough and rowdy. I'm hoping he accepts. I hope Uncle D accepts, because nothing will make me happier than fighting Dana Beers.
You can't put me in that position.
What position? You're choosing Dana over me?
I'm not going to be able to choose either. I'm going to have to stay neutral. I'll be
Joey,
Switzerland.
You need to take that statement back right now.
We have a bromance that's indestructible.
No, you need to take it back. You're choosing me over Dana. I need to hear that out loud.
Did you see that?
I need to hear it out loud.
Now he's dragging a wagon.
I need to hear it out loud. Say it.
I am rooting for Dana Beers.
Okay. Well, you know what? More motivation. He's dragging.
Now,
if now that'll show, that's the sway that an ass has on the lady.
If that ass is fat, Joey gonna have that.
And now coined. That's a phase that he made up. So we'll see. Look, I know that Uncle D said that Dana's not allowed to do rough and rowdy because he did it once and backed out. So, we'll see what happens.
This will be your second rough and rowdy. You won your first one from a homophobe.
Yes, I did.
Now, how old was little Sass at that point?
Sass at that point was 14.
Okay.
So it was a little bit lopsided.
Now, I'm waiting to see.
It was just very unfair. He lied to me. I thought we had a big trust thing going. Oh, this is great. We're all on the same team, We all were. Little did I know, Dana was scheming the entire time to get me off of the show for no reason whatsoever.
Before the show, you told me not to be friends with him, and he's horrible. And you said,
and look, I proved it right.
He's been nice to me.
Okay.
It's all tactic. It's all tactic.
Yeah, you know why? Because he's trying to use you.
For cocksucking?
Mm-hmm.
Wait, now if I was to put Ref and Ratty, you're going to
be my. Will you be my ring girl if I?
I will do the ring girl, but I
want you up in quiche.
With government controlling our bodies now, am I going to be able to fight a woman? And so now I got to see how far I am on my tea journey.
Which one would you fight? Here in the office, and don't say content cam.
I can't pick her.
No, you can't pick her.
Well, someone out of my age group.
You need someone.
I would do Ebony.
Ebony would beat the shit out of you. Ebony would beat the shit out of me. Ebony would beat the shit out of me.
What girl can I handle?
No, Ebony, we did not just challenge you.
What girl can I handle that won't be...
Colleen, merch girl.
She's too little.
Well, you could handle her.
No,
I'll snap her like a twig.
I would do Casey Smith. Then we would just turn it into an orgy and start having sex in front of everyone.
Yeah. You could fight Casey. Who else would you fight?
Kelly Keeks.
Oh, will you talk about your little
for fucking the map up? Fucking asshole.
That was my favorite part of that episode, where it was like Joey was digging for hours. You go in the wrong place.
She goes. She sees me online. She goes, "You're a snake." I go, "Literally learn how to do a puzzle." Do a puzzle.
She said you're a snake yesterday.
Yeah, I go.
She texted you.
I go do a puzzle. No, on Twitter. But God. Tonight at 7 p.m. it's episode 4. Yes. Some great surprises. What is your beef with Hannah Cook?
She's
Barstool versus.
No, my beef is I'm not gay. I'm not straight. So there's women. I have no favorite towards his women. I actually loathe pretty girls. I think they get away with shit. And that don't work for me.
And you think Hannah's like that?
Bitch, I'm the prettiest girl in the fucking world.
Let's go.
I get away with fucking everything. This is my fucking turf. You don't come on my bus trying to fucking act like you're a fucking princess and get any fucking special treatment. Fuck off with all due respect. So like
and that's
like,
to
Hannah Cook.
clip it. Zit, 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 zit.
No, but
That's
that was how I felt at the time. Now we've made up since then.
Well,
She's actually tolerable, but I do need alcohol, edibles, and any powder form of drug I can snort.
you know what's so funny? The funniest part wasn't even on camera. They make us wait to do these confessionals, and so we were in the back room at a Nashville hotel, like in the hallway, and Hannah walks by. Or no, Joey walks out, and Hannah's sitting there. She goes, She goes, did you talk about me during the confessional? And Joey goes, yeah. She goes, what'd you say? He goes, not much, just that you're a
fucking pig.
No, he goes, just that you're a pig who deep throats burritos and then pukes them up because you're bulimic. he goes, I don't know. I've never seen it, but it's just what I've heard. I was like, what?
Yeah, so we get into it. I forgot what actually was said about where it's going to air, but
you had beef with Hannah.
At the point I had beef with everything. They were sending my friends home. You got fucking kicked off. Like fucking all these things.
We gotta not spoil. But
stuck. At this point. I'm stuck in the thing. I was defeated. I literally won the challenges, both those challenges for the other team, and then Glennie leaves home. Now I'm fucking so frustrated. And then this fucking bitch, this entitled cunt, comes on wanting to act fucking cool and whatever. So I was like, at that point I had it, and it was like she was the last one testing my nerves.
Well, she has had. You can tell she's someone who's had like special treatment for whatever reason. Throughout her life, and so she came on to the show, and old Nana was having none of it. She tried to turn down the AC. She tried to turn off the AC and turn on the heat.
She would do it all the time.
Joey, it was like we almost had to separate them.
Not premenopausal.
In what universe would you need heat on that bus?
I don't know.
That's insane.
Well, it was cold in Madison.
Yeah, Madison was cold, but that was like insane.
No, so I want to clear the air. I like Hannah. I think she's fine. I think she's fine. She's cute.
We're gonna do one 5 minutes
Are we
later.
gonna be best friends? Probably not. But she's
Why don't you
tolerable.
fight her and Rough and Rowdy?
She'll probably beat me up too.
She's very athletic. I'm trying to think what has aired. What can I talk about?
You know who I'd want to fight, but we can't do that anymore because.
Well, you want to fight? This is nude muscle mud wrestling, oil wrestling.
Oh my god!
Who do you want to fight?
Wait, can I tell you a secret?
Yeah.
Last night, you can imagine it gets very lonely being me. First of all, it's lonely at the top.
Play the violin.
And second of all, I just it's just me and the old lady who lives in a shoe by myself my whole life, rotting away. So sometimes I play fantasies in my head, like if I was laying with a boy right now, who would it be? We have to
stop.
So I started thinking, I was like, would it be Billy Football? I was like, no, he'd be annoying. Would it be, this boy? So I finally.
This is a conversation you're having in your own head.
Yeah, I had a fantasy boyfriend last night. I slept with last night.
Give me 3 options and I'll pick the one.
No, because we have to bleep them all.
That's fine. We'll bleep them all.
Okay. I'm going to put the one in there that I actually did. So my things were going to be.
Yep.
Or I think the last one was. Who was it that I was thinking of?
Well, that's not the last one.
Oh no, it was
It's
no. Yeah. Slept with me last night, and
Can we bleep all those?
It was.
You slept with him?
We didn't kiss. We just cuddled. And
But in your head, you slept with him.
I slept on his chest, and we held hands.
You and Lars had a beautiful moment.
He was rubbing the back of my head, shoving me down on that fat cock. So, do you remember I stole a piece
Please
of
God, tell me those are
do you remember I stole a piece of his hair and I kept it in my laptop for 2 weeks?
Can we move on from those, please?
You did that?
Yeah.
Who do you want to fight? That's what we were asking.
My inner
right?
demons.
Other than your inner demons.
I want to fight. I'm announcing it now.
Yes.
Who should I fight?
We have to beat that.
Well, no, because gluten does travel through the pores. Oh, that's her now.
Yeah, no, it's been an eventful month. Like I said, for the love of God, please, we just want to give a good check to these people, and we're going to continue to work with them. Barstool vs. America, 7 p.m. tonight, episode number 4.
And if you haven't watched episodes 1, 2, 3, or 4, you can watch them all right now on barstoolsports.com. You can also watch them on YouTube and just search Barstool vs. America. But that's what I would do. I would wait to binge. A lot of people are waiting to watch it because I hate waiting for the next thing. Like last season, when I thank God they were all there. They're so addictive and they're so well edited. Well, bravo to the team that's
They are nuts. Logan's
producing
team is nuts.
they get better as it each goes too. Like 2 was better than 3.
Everyone's
2
so
was
pissed.
better than 1.
They're saying, why is this not on TV? This is better than any competition show we've ever seen. This should be on NBC.
Would you do one again?
Yeah, I would do it again. Under my circumstances.
There we go. And that circumstances needs to have 3 commas in it.
Charcuterie.
Yeah. You'll be on the road today You'll be working 17-hour days for 15 days straight at a chance for $5,000.
No.
It was it was awesome. It was a good experience. I'd like to do a different kind of reality show, one where we can actually be on a team. That was ruthless that they split us up right away. I thought that was crazy.
We didn't see each other the whole time.
And now here you are making best friends with my nemesis, Data Beers.
We're not best friends. I'm just saying, like, if I got in a fight, I would suck his dick. Is that how it works?
Yeah. Okay. So check that out. Now, we have the lovely Hannah Berner and her Irish uncut husband, Desi Bishop, coming up. Desi Bishop.
Desi Cock Bishop.
Coming up on the show right now. They are very, very funny. Hannah is a comedian. She was also on Summer House for a short stint before she was kicked off the show for fighting with someone, I believe, over a toilet.
Well, now she's going to be on the Bad Girls Club, and we're starring in it with her.
Correct.
Can you imagine we were on a reality show, Hannah Berner?
Oh, how
Who would our
fun
dream
would
reality
that
show be? Me, you, Hannah Berner.
What was the
premise
scenario?
is Summer House. We're down the shore. We're at Summer House. We're the Hamptons house.
Me, you, anyone in the world?
Yeah.
Kim K.
Yeah, she'll bring the good money.
Kim K. Tiffany Pollard.
Yep.
Danny Bottaducci, Nene Leakes. Todd Chrisley, because you could probably blow him late at night when he gets drunk because he's. Who else?
Billy Marie football.
Caitlyn Jenner.
Caitlyn Marie Jenner.
Caitlyn Jenner, absolutely. So we're going to get to our interview with Hannah now.
But before that,
I'm going to do a quick costume change, and Joey is going to announce what we're doing.
We'll be right back. Okay, well, Pat had to go, unfortunately. Just like he was thrown off the competition, he's thrown off the show. But luckily, I brought in my co-host today. She's been working in the medical field for many years. And she's been exclusively administering my doses. I told you all prior on the show that I am now back on T. And you know I can't shoot myself up, so I had to bring in Nurse Trish. Now she's straight off a bender with the girls. It's a gal pal weekend.
I'm straight off Pride, y'all. And now I came out this weekend. Okay, so I went ahead and I took my hair and I took a dip in the lady pond, if you will.
So you were hanging out with your friend Eileen, and you met a bunch of ladies. You said,
well, yeah. So she went down on me, y'all, and now she unhinged her jaw like a cobra, and she munched down on my clit. Next thing I know, I'm hollering like a banshee. And I'm a full-blown lesbian, y'all.
And you have a new hairdo.
And I do have a new hairdo.
What was the name of the woman that gave you the hairdo? Phyllis? Okay. So now that I'm back on the team. So now you know how to administer this.
Of course, yes.
Wait, can I cut it? Can I open it? Can I do it for you first? Okay. Now, do you mind if I pull the shot?
I'd be honored. So what we're doing today, Joey is obviously taking tea. He's going to load it up. I am going to stick it in.
Okay.
How much do you put in?
As much as I feel. If I'm feeling real.
What do you mean as much as you feel? There's not a science to this?
No, they said if you feel like how gay you're feeling, the conversion therapist said you take as much as you need.
The conversion therapist?
Yeah, they said if you're feeling extra
No,
faggoty,
seriously though, how much do you put in?
I'm going to do 1 milliliter today.
No, I'm asking, is there a certain amount you're supposed to do?
Yeah, 1 milliliter every week.
Oh.
You're the nurse.
I mean, of course.
Did you not read my script on the?
So he was actually practicing this before we went on. Oh God, the needle's bent.
No, it's not.
That's like a lot of tea. Is that pure testosterone? It's anabolic?
Yeah, I got this from Billy Football's balls.
Oh.
Anabolic?
I really do look like a lesbian.
Okay, that's probably enough. I will take an extra little more because I'm a little greedy pig.
Though it's also important to know that we do need to clean the area before.
Okay, I do like one more line than I'm supposed to, but this is my first day. Now I do need to clean the area, so I did bring the solution.
Pop that. Now Nana's dragging a wagon. Pop up here, Joe. Pull those pants down.
Hold this.
So I'm just going to clean the area.
Hold on. You have to get in the muscle.
So first thing y'all do is you clean the area. Always. Now with that, Joe, why don't you rub that down?
No, my hands are dirty.
You're rubbing it down. Rub it down. Now she will try and get me to rub the cheeks. Okay.
Wait.
This is so...
wait.
Like,
do you know how to do this the right way?
No.
Okay.
I know. Wait. No. Stay there. Don't move.
Fiddle with your finger. Clean your hands.
I haven't touched anything dirty.
Clean your hands.
Hold the. I got it.
Yeah.
I always do clean.
Then you have to feel the muscle, like on the hard part.
You tell me where to go.
Like right there and like down into the muscle. The hard
I'm going
part.
deep.
The whole thing's gonna go in.
I know. I'm afraid.
But you have to be quick like a dart.
Okay.
No,
turn.
like dart.
I know. Turn.
Oh my God.
Ready?
Hold the area.
1, 2, 3. Speak to us. Is your voice changing?
This is my voice.
Oh my God, it's hard to do. Don't move. Do not move. Ready?
Is it in? Are they bleeding?
No. How do you feel? Sandra?
Hey, yo, Sandra, what's good?
Is it burn? Tell me, what are you feeling? Does it burn? Does it feel like anything?
I feel the cum racing through my veins. No, I won't feel anything. I don't know how it feels.
Why don't we just do the whole thing?
Well, Trish, thank you for administering.
So we're going to do this every Tuesday.
Well, we have testosterone Tuesday. We have Consensus on Wednesdays, and now I'm going to be also on a stomach shot, which we do once a week.
So how many
injectables?
Hold on.
Three injectables a week.
How many, Joey? How many injectables am I giving you a week?
3.
I'm giving you.
From now on.
I can't even do this. I'm giving you testosterone on Tuesdays.
That'll be every week.
Okay, and then on Wednesdays I give you
fat pill.
I give you fat injection on Wednesdays.
No. Tuesdays testosterone Tuesday.
Yep.
Wednesdays for Cotensex, but that's going to stop soon.
But you get 2 of those.
But that's only
so there's 1, 2, 3.
That's once a week for only 5 weeks. So that's going to be once a month very soon.
So we're up to 3 shots
right now. But then the third one's going to be Ozempic, which is to make me lose weight, and that's in the stomach, and that is going to be once a week.
And what does Ozempic do?
It makes me skinny.
Ow! Imagine if Joey drops just 100 pounds.
I will.
You should do Rough and Rowdy.
I don't want to do Rough and Rowdy. No, I get very fit very quickly.
She does, as long as she got her injectables. If she doesn't have her injectables,
no, I need 3 injectables a week.
3 injectables. Joey, that's an extreme amount of medication.
Okay, wait. Should we
3 injectables?
Should we start doing B shots, vitamin B shots?
Yes, I'd be honored to do vitamin B shots. Do you want to take a bite of your apple before we go?
No, there's testosterone in it.
Oh. Well, listen, this has been lovely.
Coming up is Hannah Berner. She is one of the funniest comedians, and she's actually a local. She lives right down the street from me and Trish. And
she's fantastic. Her husband Des is also great too. So I hope everyone enjoys that interview. Thank you for watching and listening. All right, we are here with Hannah Berner and her Irish, I believe, uncut husband.
Wow.
Yeah.
Is that correct?
Research.
Yes. I mean, I would just assume because he's Irish. Hannah Berner, you know her from, of course, Summer House, Burning in Hell, Giggly Squad, stand-up comedian, very funny with upcoming dates in Tacoma, Maryland, Madison, and Chicago. Hannah. Ooh. Welcome.
What a professional intro.
I know. Isn't it great? It's all downhill from here. So,
welcome to the show, guys. Now, I literally just used my job and power here to become friends with Hannah Berner because I've been stalking on the internet for years. And everything you say is literally in my head. I'm like, why is this bitch in my head? It's hysterical. What's your sign?
I'm a Leo.
Okay.
Same. I'm a Leo too. Des, what are you?
Scorpio.
Oh, hot sex.
Naughty.
Shower sex.
But I am a Scorpio rising and a Virgo moon. Not that you asked, but it's important. It's important to factor in.
Okay.
Also, you have incredible eyebrows.
Thank you. They're natural.
I'm obsessed
and you
with
fill them in. There's probably some old makeup in there. But
some eyelash glue.
Some congratulations are in order. Congratulations on your wedding. You looked insanely gorgeous. You looked hot as hell as usual.
Oh, thank you. In Ireland, I'm getting a lot of pushback for having no socks with my slippers.
Well, that's slippers. You know,
these people.
That's a New York.
That's a look. Yeah, that's.
Where did you guys get married?
West Hampton. The Relatable Hampton.
On the beach.
How nice.
Here and then West.
There's different tiers. It's the closest to the city.
Were you a Stephanie? Were you remember you stand up and you talk about Stephanie being the bridezilla?
Yes.
Was that you?
You were You were for sure
I was not
a bridezilla.
Okay, Pat. Don't start with me. It's still my bridal year. Don't start with me.
Apologies.
So
she's still coming down off that high.
Let's say I just tasted the power.
Yeah.
And I saw how you could abuse it if you wanted to be an asshole. Mm-hmm. My thing is, I think getting attention is a lifestyle for me. So it was just one of the many things. But I feel like if I never got attention,
that's your one day to shine.
It would have been unsafe for the people around me.
Yeah.
What was your craziest request? Did you have any moments, any like near breakdowns, or were you able to keep it together the whole day?
We kept it together.
Okay.
And it's actually the most fun things are the surprises. Like we went to a strip club and Ja Rule came out.
That was our bachelorette.
And that truly changed my life because Ja Rule was like the naughty thing I watched on MTV when I wasn't supposed to. And he's like, what would I be without my baby?
Yeah.
And I came, I threw up. Like it was just
Where'd
disgusting.
you do it? Miami?
Miami.
Yeah, I figured Ja Rule would come out of somewhere in Miami.
Yeah, he just
11?
comes out of a bush.
Were you at
when you're
11?
living.
He's trying to sell you a Magnesi's card.
Oh yeah, he was just like partying and was like, "Fuck it, I feel it."
It's like a bonus. A bonus for
God.
me.
He was like, "I feel it coming on." All these white girls about to rap back at me, and I was like, "Let's go."
Did he grind on your lap or no?
No, but
Did you feel his hog?
We made pretty severe eye contacts.
Yeah.
To the point, and people are worried. How's he doing since he's been bamboozled? He's out here in these streets. He loves performing.
Yeah.
And I love that for him because at the end of the day, he's just a poet that's yelling at people, and I love
He's an
that.
artist.
He's
really
a true
what he is.
artist.
The voice of a
Tried and true.
generation, if you will.
Yeah.
Well, that sounds amazing. Did you have bridesmaids?
So I feel like Bridesmaids is very MySpace top 8.
Yes.
And that is
sure.
probably the root of most of millennials' anxiety, I think, to this day.
Mm-hmm.
So I just thought of what girls I want to party with, and then I put them all.
You gotta make
That's
sure
all you
that
have
they're
to
in
do.
a mental headspace too.
It's just
because if
about-
they're
it's
jealous.
about-
Because I have people who are close friends, but I know that like it was about the energy in Miami. Like I
Yes.
needed people
Right.
bringing the party. I needed pussies to pop.
Yeah.
So I
Yes.
At all
basically
times.
brought them together, and I was
Bussies
like,
as well.
yes.
If
yes.
there's a girl that's like even got ghosted like within 2 years, she's gonna be bitter and like
That
be
negative
pissed that you're getting
energy.
married. You can't
You're-
have that. You
you're
need
so
good time
fucking
girls who are just
right.
down to blow someone in the bathroom,
Yes.
while out.
But you didn't have a bridal party.
I did not.
Okay, good.
But I did kind of whisper to them, like, you guys are my
if
favorite.
I did,
I just don't want to feel like they owe me something.
mm-hmm.
Because then when they get married, which they will,
you have
then
to
I
go.
fucking owe them all shit.
Get
and
out
I
of
don't
here.
play
How big
that
was your
game.
wedding?
150.
Oh, that's like
Outside?
a manageable
What was that,
size. 150, right?
Like 170 minus 10 COVIDs.
Yeah.
Minus 10
Oh.
COVIDs. Oh.
Honestly, it was nice. The COVID, it was some husbands.
Probably
we didn't care
5
for.
COVIDs and 5 people using
Yeah.
COVID as an excuse. 'cause
True.
something
Yeah.
came
Well,
up.
you don't want people on your bachelor party who like are already on the downward slide. People with kids, people who have stopped partying, people who have to like remind themselves how to party. You don't want
People
that.
even thinking about becoming pregnant. Yeah, we don't.
No.
No.
Did you guys consummate on your wedding night?
I'm so happy you asked.
Oh,
I'd be.
did they try to?
we had
They
a
tried
no,
to. He had whiskey dick. He's Irish. He had whiskey dick.
No, we had a
I
situation.
don't drink. You know too much about my fucking dick. You brought my dick twice already.
It's been in my
For the
DMs
record.
for years. I mean, how am I not supposed to know?
Hannah was on ecstasy that night, so she
Hannah was
couldn't-
rolling her tits off.
Yeah.
Actually, this motherfucker grabbed me off the top of the bar at 2 a.m.
Why were you on the top of the
slid it
bar?
in?
Oh, you were dancing on the
we
bar.
had-
Why wouldn't I?
We had an
Yeah.
after party
Wait, after,
in
the
John
after party is the
Scott's.
best part because during the wedding,
I
you
love
know,
John Scott's. I went there for the first time like a couple months ago. I have a hat on my desk. So much fun. That little like
So
Yeah,
meadow
she
it
was
opens
on
up
that
into.
bar.
I was on the bar.
That's
Ja
where we
Rule
went
came on.
afterwards.
We're rapping.
Oh.
We had a full circle
That's
moment.
a trigger moment for you.
Yeah,
And Mariah Carey.
Marty, cue the music.
Mariah Carey's Christmas song came on.
That was
Everybody,
Oh
the
my
place was
God.
going crazy.
basically because you have all these things you have to do during the wedding, and then once you get to the after party, it's a shit show. So he pulls me off the bar while I was having my main character moment.
No, it was time. It was time to go. Everything was ramping up. It wasn't like this is out of control. It was just time.
It was
to
4
go.
p.m.
It was time to go, but he basically was like, "Let's fuck."
Let's go hook up.
And I was like, "This is kind of hot," because people say you don't have sex on your wedding night.
Were you wearing a
You're
wedding dress
tired.
still, or did you have something?
I had a second look.
Yeah.
LEWK. I had a second look. With gloves. Highly recommend.
Stop it.
Highly recommend a glove.
Were they lace?
Amazon.
Here.
Right here.
Love it. And John Scott's with full. You're in John Scott's with full gloves.
Full gloves.
Love it.
On
White
the bar.
mini dress.
It was
And like just regular people that were just at the bar plus our crew.
Oh yeah, just locals.
But
Oh, it wasn't rented out. You guys just showed up.
No, it was all kicking off.
Joey, the bar is the size of like this room in another
yeah,
studio.
that is a waste of money. The local energy is what I wanted.
Yeah, and
Yeah.
that
No, it
woman
was
there.
great. Everybody was in with us. We
That
were
woman there, who's the bartender, the older lady. If you forget your card, she makes you do a warm shot of gin the next
Sick.
morning to get it back, and she rings the bell.
That's iconic. Also,
Yeah.
they do these shot skis, and everyone wanted to get me a shot ski, so I kept pretending like it was my first shot ski. I was like, "What's a
Ever.
shot ski?"
Yeah.
And they'd be like, "Yeah, let's do it." I'm like, "Okay."
Yeah.
And the ladies looking
This
at
is
me
a
like,
long
"You
lead up
stupid
to
bitch."
whether Hannah got fucked or not on her wedding
Right.
night.
No, I'll milk this shit. So we get back.
Did you carry over the threshold? Or they don't do that in Ireland.
Carried the threshold of the Marsh of John Scott's.
No, this is one of the negatives. Yeah, Silver Fox and all that older guy, but I did
Yeah.
have hip surgery 9.5
Yeah,
weeks
she'll
before
break a hip.
our wedding.
She
So
will.
there was no carrying over the
the hell outta
threshold.
here.
She's brittle.
Yeah. Now she didn't take her Boniva and get her calcium pills in.
No, me, I couldn't pick her up.
Sandra,
Yeah.
get him a glass of
calling
whole
you
milk.
she.
We're calling you she.
They're
Clip that.
Everyone's a she here, okay? We're
Gender
one.
neutral.
I'm fine with
That
that.
is our
I'm
gender for the
I'm
day.
fine with that.
He's like, actually, I'm a they. So we were we had sex. It was great.
No. Whoa. Tell the real story. Tell the act. I thought you got excited.
Okay,
because it's
I'm be
kinda
honest,
funny.
I don't remember. What happened?
What's the real story?
Yeah,
The
now
real
you have to
story
tell
is
us.
that we came back and she said, "I have my period."
Oh.
Is this too much? I know.
Was she spotting on her wedding dress?
Were you spotting in your wedding
So
dress?
she was spotting.
I was spotting.
You were doing full spotting. I got spotting story. This is a big moment.
We have pads. We
Mark
have
it down
pads.
for a clip. We have hand-up pads
Panty
to
shield.
all of our guests.
Spotting. Is this too detailed?
No.
Oh, please.
Right, so she was spotting, and so whatever. We chuck a towel down. I'm so excited. I literally have a routine about it, but I don't care.
Do it.
So we had. But
This is like you
it
missed
wasn't
Christmas
like
morning.
it wasn't like passion wedding sex. It was like towel down, one position.
Yeah. I'm not.
Because we're staying at the venue, so you know.
Yeah. You're,
But,
we're
like,
not-
it was
We don't want
hot.
to make
It
it
was
like
hot.
fucking some sort of like Game of Thrones 1400s wedding night.
Right.
It's like, well, now we know that she was a virgin.
There was blood on the walls.
There was
Blood on the walls.
sheets. It was successful.
He took the blood and put our names on the mirror.
oh, my.
He Simba's you right across the forehead.
Yeah.
this is it,
But as it turned out, when she was sober the next morning,
I'll say it.
okay.
So I realized I definitely should not have my period right now. So I checked my birth control and I realized with all the chaos of wedding
Yeah.
preparation, your girl forgot her birth control the last 5 days. I'm very chaotic with my birth control. Like I'll miss
Yeah.
a day, take four, miss a day, just like snort a plan B,
Yeah.
and be like, I'm on track, we're good. But I look at him in the morning because my friend Paige weirdly came up to me randomly and goes, "You're gonna get pregnant on your wedding night," and I'm like, "What kind of witch are you? Leave me alone."
Oh my gosh.
She was
So
trying to vex her.
That was in my head.
you.
So I look at this man and I say, "Do you want a baby?" That's the first thing I say to him in the morning. I say, "Do you want a baby?" And he's like, "Kind of want to travel for 2 years. I don't know."
Yeah.
And I'm like, because a promotion when you're married and financially okay is kind of looked down upon.
Of course.
So I basically go, okay.
We need you to get to CVS or Cinderella.
I said,
and
we're
get me a
going.
plan B.
I just ate like an
Cinderella would be a former
First thing
Southampton.
we did.
Yeah.
I said,
Hampton
take
coffee.
me to the CVS.
Yeah.
So I am in like still old makeup from the
smoky
wedding
eye.
night. Honestly, an amazing smoking eye. I do
Kitten
say
heel.
that.
Her nighttime kitten heel.
A kitten heel, exactly. Oh my
You're
god,
not
you're here
supposed to
with
have
me.
that level of a walk of shame after your wedding. It's literally when the walk of shame is supposed to be over.
She's got one
And then
pump.
what plan being
I've
on her
become
the
more
day
of
after
a
she
hoe.
got married.
But the thing is, I haven't gotten a plan B in a minute. So I walk in and it's never like coy.
Yeah,
it's never
yes,
shy. You
right.
always ask that one person who's like, one sec, where's the plan B?
Yeah,
And you're
yeah.
like, Jesus fucking Christ. And then you can't just take it. It's behind like a full, like getting into Fort Knox
Yeah,
to
yeah,
get
yeah.
in there. And that was a weird reference. I've never done that. But anyway.
But they still, even that, when you get it, they still have a fucking box
the
around
guy's
it.
like
Right.
trying to undo
And it's like an
it.
18-year-old kid
He has
getting
to
it for
break
you.
into it. Yeah, it's
Yeah.
like an
He's like,
18-year-old.
oh, okay,
Yeah, because
lady.
people rob that shit to not deal with the embarrassment
Yeah.
of
Also,
buying.
it's $49.99, and I'm like,
Yeah.
I can't Venmo him. He's my husband. So
you can't write that off
Yeah.
against your taxes.
You can't?
You can't write off.
Yes,
a
you
plan
can. It's
B.
healthcare.
material.
It's like
It's material
healthcare.
for your act, so
True.
you can write it off.
Exactly. Thank
Right.
you.
You're welcome.
So I dropped $50, and part of me was like kind of annoyed, like he should pay.
Yeah, the gentleman
Right.
should pay.
Yo, you're supposed to take your birth control.
Did you finish inside? Did he finish inside?
Yeah, I had no
Yeah.
idea.
Absolutely.
I had no. I literally thought she had a period.
Yeah.
I didn't find out the next day.
Well, she probably fell off the bar, and she was probably internally bleeding from her snurb.
He didn't
That's
ask
what it
that.
was.
He
Yeah.
didn't care. He
Or like
just-
fell off a
For the
bar
record, she
stool,
didn't ask me if I
fractured her
wanted a child,
twat,
but
and now she's
embellishing.
bleeding.
The reality was that she wasn't. She realized in the morning that she hadn't taken her pill, and she said, "We need to get a plan B."
I did joke and say, "Do you want
discuss,
a baby?"
We didn't discuss
Well, better
having
safe
a
than
child at that
sorry.
moment.
Speaking of, where do we stand on Roe v. Wade? Can we break that down?
This is actually why I came to speak on this. But and then I go outside and I am truly disgusting. Like it is not a glamorous moment for me. And ladies, you think, oh, I want to find the man of my dreams. It's not that beautiful.
Yeah.
And I want to normalize just continually being
Fairy
a hoe.
tale
Getting
culture.
raw dog on your period on your wedding night.
Yeah, it's been bad for my brand, honestly, finding a nice man. So
Settling down, yeah.
yes, so
You better
this
be
has
able
been-
to bring it.
Yeah.
So she posted a plan B on her Instagram. the
Yeah,
next
so
day.
everyone's looking at my Instagram to be like, what's she gonna post? What's the first thing she's gonna post? And I didn't want to look through my phone, so I just took
Yeah.
a Plan B photo with the ring, and it got shared
Yeah.
Plan.
a lot.
Oh,
I got a
think
couple mean messages.
Everyone
like,
thought you could have-
this is
I know, but
disgusting.
They came up on my
We're funny.
explore
We-
page. I was like, this, yeah.
We had a lovely wedding. We had some beautiful photos, but we're also like it's good to not take it so seriously.
Yeah, you can.
yeah.
Yeah.
And like I don't also like people thinking that once you get married, it solves all your problems because
Yeah.
Girl had more problems. And then my friend was, of course, just driving by the Dwayne Reed and starts honking at me. And I'm like, fuck, is this like
they saw you?
Is this like a Giggly Squad fan, like a Summer House fan of me holding this?
Yeah.
And
No,
it was my friend.
I went to Hampton Coffee and bumped into her best friend. So I
You had it out of the bag,
His
holding it
tux,
up?
probably.
go and surprise her. So she comes out, she's like, Plan B.
So then we loved it for me. It became my whole personality trait for the weekend. That
Someone should make you a Plan B purse for just carry
honestly
around.
sponsor me.
We have a purse. What's your purse? Your HIV
It's
testing
an
purse?
HIV test. It's called
Oh, what is
quick.
Claire Sant? No.
No. What
we
is
did
it called?
HIV tests at our desk, but we were like maybe a little nervous also. And
I
he
wasn't
turned
nervous.
his into a handbag.
Obsessed. And
So
it's
it's
called
beautiful.
Good for the Environment.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
I'm double.
How long were you guys dating before you got married, engaged?
We were
Before we got engaged?
we were
Engaged.
6
Married, I don't
months.
know.
It was very quick.
Oh, quick.
And it was during the pandemic.
It was all quick.
And so you got this a pandemic romance that blossomed into something beautiful that's culminating on the Out and About podcast.
It's called Aura Quick. Sorry.
Do you want to let him know?
That's the-
You're leaving him? This is the time.
That's how quick it's
This
been.
just turns into Jerry Springer.
Yeah.
Who's the real baby from?
Let's bring her
We're
in.
going to bring the family on.
bring him in.
We're going to bring the
I
family
took a Plan B because actually somebody else fucked me that night.
So we have a joke. We have a joke on my podcast that I give second wife energy with him, and that like he has a secret
I
family
think
in
you do,
Ireland.
too.
Yeah.
Thank you, babe.
You know why? Because you're just like so fun. Like, normally the first wife is like the bitch wife that's naggy.
Right.
Like, I can never imagine you getting annoying or boring.
Like if he had a kid, I'd be
boring,
like,
yes.
Yes. She came and get boring?
No,
Or annoying?
no.
oh, he's saying
She's
I'm
annoying
never
as hell.
boring.
Everybody
Yeah,
can
I'm
be
annoying,
annoying.
not
Yeah.
boring.
Yeah, she's not
Let's get it
boring.
right.
Never
I'm
gets
saying that
boring.
I see second wife energy though, because like you're the prize of God, like a breath of fresh air. Like, oh, thank God, finally someone cool's
Yeah.
here and like fun.
Sarah
Yeah.
Jessica
Someone
Parker
can
in
have a
LA
drink.
Story. Am I showing my age again with these references?
Yeah.
No, but we joke that he has a secret family in Ireland with 2 children and a pet, which is fucked up because he has 2 phones. Like he doesn't even try to hide it.
Do you go through each other's phones? Or do you have
I
the
would.
passwords to each other's phones?
We have passwords to each other's phone, but
But not like
I've
go
never gone
through.
through hers, but I don't know how she gone through mine.
I used to play the. New
Actually,
York
I know
Times-
she hasn't.
Yes, she has. You have. You have.
It's a joke. It's a joke.
I'm like,
Jesus
you
Christ.
barely know what a GIF is. Like I don't know. Anyway, so
You go on as just grinder, squirt, VGL.
What is this?
I would play the New York Times crossword on his because I didn't want to pay the like $4.99.
I would get the hell out of here.
So I would just
can't
go
look
on
at
and I'd
recipes at New York
play.
Times. What the fuck's up with that? New York Times.
What's the
New York
feeling in New York
like-
Times, dear?
Also, like I pay for it and then it still doesn't let me on my laptop and I forget my password. So
And those pop-ups, every time you fucking log in, they want you to put your email address in and like sign in. Like, leave me the fuck alone.
and it's like I mean I don't
Are
want
you subscribed?
I'm subscribed, but they still ask you.
Yeah,
So-
yeah,
so,
yeah.
like, to
They make it
subscribe.
difficult, and they also are like, "Are you really that smart? Are you smart enough to read this?" And I'm like, "Actually, I'm not. I don't."
Did you announce your wedding in the New York Times? You should have.
That was a big.
Oh,
that was a big bone of
oversight.
contention for us.
So we got asked to do
Yeah.
like a kind of
Do
almost
the-
like
They were
vows.
approached.
no
The
the
vows? What do
cover
they call it?
story.
Stop.
And
Charlotte York Blodelblatt?
and he was honestly, he was like, you know what? We put all our life out there for so long, our relationship, and he was like, why don't we just keep this to us? And I'm like, okay, I'll just post
That's carrying
about,
big moment.
I'll post about
I just
my
didn't.
plan B.
That's it. Go. I'll do
That's
the
good.
plan B, sweetheart.
It's more you. No, that's
good.
actually
She wanted
scary.
to- It's
She
nice
wanted to
to-
do it. Her family thought it was cool, but I mean, I did actually put my foot down on it, which was probably unnecessary in the end. But I just was like, I don't want to like have to do an interview about our wedding with the New York Times.
Exactly.
Even though I love the Times, it's got a lot
But
of
if the
prestige.
Times wants to write about another angle of us, we're
Yeah.
obviously always ready. I think for a moment we felt like I put so
It's
much out there with reality
unpersonal,
TV, and we kind of liked the fact that it was private.
Yeah.
But then you get to the point where you're like, I spent so much money on this like perfect vision of like a disco Tulum, Brooklyn on the beach wedding, and
that old
so
thing.
we ended up posting, but like through our own narrative.
Yeah, but you
know?
saw what happened with Carrie and Big when the wedding got too big for Big, and they were going to do page 6 and like all these things, and he was like, "Whoa, and
Whoa, wait.
it's scary."
For the record, we didn't want it, but we got page 6 pretty quick. We were up in page 6 within the hour.
Oh, good.
I mean, overall, it was nice that people cared about the wedding. But it is weird to like go anywhere and people are like, "Congrats!" and everyone
But the
knows all the
Times want to
details.
have their own photographer there, and they want to talk to people at the wedding. They want to
Get outta here.
What would it have been?
I don't want any of that.
I don't understand.
No.
Like,
I don't want
what's
that. Plus, have you ever look at those Times articles. They're usually just like Goldman Sachs executives that just want to be in the New York Times.
It lays it out like how you met. Some people mention like, they're gonna laugh for life, like that kind of stuff.
It's like a column about your love
The Irishman met his bride walking down, in the foothills of the Hamptons.
Someone said
I'm from Queens.
The Bishop's bride or something. Last name, but the shitty thing though is then the articles that are written are just people's like crappy Insta stories that they pulled. But it's fine. I think it's very statusy, the New York Times.
Yeah.
And we're trying to just be like up and coming comics, just like on the road, just not about the status.
Were you guys approached by like brands who wanted to be involved in your
wedding?
wedding?
That's a really good question.
Did you do that at all?
That's a good question. So I decided.
I'm a thirst trap. I would get all the shit for free.
I would do the whole wedding.
I just job.
Then your wedding becomes a job.
This is the thing.
Right.
Also, I don't ever want anyone feeling like A, they got taken advantage of, or B, like, well, it's kind of a handshake where it's like, well, can you post another? Can you post another? I didn't get this. So on my day of, my wedding planner, Amanda Savory, was like incredible.
Yeah.
Incredible. And my photographer, Afrique Armando, was amazing. And they I kind of had a deal with.
Was that a shout out just there?
Yes.
That's your pay back for?
Completed it. Now the check is cashing as you
Say it to the camera here. And you can go to AbstractArmando.com, right number 13% off your wedding.
Contractual obligation.
Yes, and
but
if I need to spell it out, I will. So
we
we had like certain people that I have like a long-term relationship with, but then for all the vendors, I wanted to like fully pay them. And I think also they're also busy right now anyway because everyone's getting fucking married. Yeah, and then we had some like, you guys will see in the future, like some podcast listeners that are just fucking amazing. I had a girl at LI Treatery who the next day, you have a wedding weekend. She has this amazing truck with like hot donuts with ice cream in it.
Oh, shit.
I love that.
Yeah, that was like an unexpected bonus how good she was.
She's just a podcast listener that has a small business. So it was nice, but
I love that kind of stuff.
Sometimes like small businesses, what they need is
and
money.
She volunteered herself, that girl. You didn't look.
Yeah. But also I've been talking about I started as a garage themed wedding and then I got more in depth for so long that the gigglers who listen on my podcast got really invested in it. So it was nice. And I hope that I at least inspired some women with some aesthetic details.
Yeah. Exciting.
And it ended up, it's funny with the truck because, I have a place in West Hampton. That's why we got married out there. But we actually put the truck in front of my neighbor's house. We were going to use my neighbor's house because it's a little bit nicer than mine. But it just ended up like everyone hung out in the streets. And then the cop came down and he closed off the streets. So we ended up having like
that was nice.
Oh, that's fun.
But that was not planned.
Hannah had to jerk the cop off though.
Yes.
That was the
She had to blow him actually. He said, I'll close up the street for a blowjob.
He was fine.
I would have done it.
I said, you should fuck her. She just had a plan B. She's good.
Hurry up before it runs out though.
Honey, lift those legs up. How's stand-up
Plans
going?
changed again.
Stand-up is going great. Yeah. It's I started before like reality TV and all that bullshit. I worked for Betches doing their funny videos and tweets.
I used to go over there.
I used to do like horoscope videos and shit. So I love making people laugh. And then like I love to entertain. So I tried the reality TV route and that was fun. And then now that I'm lucky to have a little bit of a platform, I can speak on the shit I want to speak on and hopefully talk about the things people are afraid of, make them think a little further. And now I have to come up with new jokes about being
and not worry
married.
about getting kicked off the show for what you say or being you work for yourself.
1,000%.
Like, that's the best
I'm the
part.
queen of like I'll get fired everywhere I go, but no one can fire me anymore. So
she's uncancelable.
Bitch is uncancelable. I love not having a boss. I feel like I just manifest never to have a boss again. And that's just my personality type.
Yeah, I hear your sister.
How long have you known Rhea and Fran?
Oh my God.
I feel like you've been with like going on their show for a while.
Like in-house competition here?
Yeah.
Well, we're
That's
little we just had our meeting and we're the new Supremes on the block.
They ddid say, they go, oh, you're doing Out and About. That's cute.
Stop.
They did say that to me.
They don't want this smoke. They don't want this smoke.
Rhea and Fran, they've been through a lot with me.
They were very complimentary about you guys.
Oh, were they?
We love them.
Thank you.
Yeah, they said for a tiny podcast, you're adorable. And no, I did compliment them though. Like they were OGs in the podcast game, and the fact that they've sustained it for so long is truly incredible.
Yeah, keep reinventing themselves.
And they've been with me when like I was just a reality TV person, and then like I thought like maybe they might not be interested in interviewing me now. They don't have like I'm not fighting with people about bathrooms.
Yeah.
So then they still have like loved having me on the show as a friend. So
I've only known you, like I'm honestly, I've only known you from when I started seeing your videos on TikTok, and I saw you doing your stand up. I just recently realized this week that you did a reality show. I had no idea you were even on that.
That's her ideal. She loves that.
Me
no, I had no idea. I was like the stand up comic. I want to have you on my other podcast I do with my best friend Snooki.
Who's Snooki?
We can cut that, Marty.
She's from a reality show.
My best friend Snooki.
I'm just kidding. She's I have a shrine of Snooki.
Yeah,
Snooki.
I've been making. I send all your videos to her, and we're like, crap. No, I swear to God, the one you're talking about.
Snooki walks so I could jog. Like, she's
the one video you're talking about when you're holding in your fart when the guy you're spooning, and then you're sleeping on his chest trying to make your breathing patterns go together. Me and her were screaming together, like because we do the same exact things. We do like spells, and we're like we pretend we're interintuitive with our brains, and we're fucking just as nuts as you.
He does potions.
Also, like her child. Is so cute. I want to just put it in my mouth.
I know.
I want to just chew it.
It's adorable.
I want to just squeeze it.
But yeah, we're both big fans of you. So I've only known you from the videos, and me and her sending her videos back and forth to each other. And I was like, oh my God, I have to go see her in person. But then I realized, so when I saw you, I had no idea you knew anyone I knew. So then I saw, I think Alyssa was having you on or something. I was like, oh my God, you know her?
Also, I know random people who work here who used to work at I've been around the block for
everyone knows you. No, seriously.
I mean, I've had a lot of dick, and I'm friendly. You got it.
I'm friendly. All you gotta do is look at me.
I have to keep my mouth shut about all the pussy I have. It's very
I mean, he's had more pussy. He's older. He's had more years.
It's a double standard.
She's even competitive.
You win. If
I was your age.
If I had 50 more years, my numbers would rack up. But
but your comedy is just so relatable and so effortless. I know it's not effortless, but it comes off so effortless.
It's very
and
easy
you just roll with the punches. Like when the fucking alarm went off, you're like taking birth control. I was like dying. So that's every girlfriend I know has. Every girl I know has the fucking alarm. So that's the go-to thing to say. But it's just so easy to watch you, and I feel like I have a friend. I felt like we were best friends before I met you. That's why I freaked out when you walked in, because I listened to you, and I just feel like you're one of my girlfriends I'm on the phone with. It's the best.
No, I'm obsessed with you. Also, didn't know if I'd like Pat. Obsessed with your energy.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Calming, sweet.
Thank you.
I'm just kidding. I didn't have any preconceived notion, but I just knew that I'd want
I was
to.
like, ooh. It was a little bit backhanded. Tell everyone where they can find your podcast, all that, where they can buy tickets to your stand-up, which we should
your
go
wedding
to.
website,
Yes.
the wedding website,
The wedding website.
gifts
The
that are
all your
registry
vendors.
is still open. So HannahBurner.com, you could get tickets. And then I'm on TikTok
Yes.
at Hannah_Berner, Instagram Hannah Berner. And then I have 2 pods, Giggly Squad, where I talk to my friend Paige. We make fun of everything, including ourselves. And then Burning in Hell is a mental health comedy pod, which I'd love to have you both on.
Yeah.
Maybe separately. Because
What was I just freaking out about before you walked in? I forgot my Cymbalta at home, and I'm like, oh my God.
You're like, I have anxiety too.
We go, what's wrong? He goes, my brain separates. We go,
it does.
Oh.
I feel my brain and my skull separate from each other when I don't take my crazy pills.
I get it. Everyone has crazy pills. I have crazy pills.
And are you on tour as well for Silver Fox?
I'm at Des Bishop on Instagram. Just check out my dates on there. Honestly, a lot of my stuff is abroad, so I'm doing the Edinburgh Fringe Festival. If you have any Edinburgh,
wait, are you gonna get dual citizenship?
Please don't point at me like that. It was very aggressive.
And are you going to have an anchor baby? That's important for citizenship. You got to knock her. She shouldn't have taken that plan B, because then she'll be because you got the baby, then he's got.
She will be eligible for dual citizenship, but we'll discuss that later.
Oh, I didn't even think about that.
If you're thinking of staying
but I'm
with
American.
her.
I mean, I'm American.
Oh,
so it's
sorry.
very complicated. But anyway, she
Well, we
she
can
will
cut
be
that.
entitled to some European citizenship based on marriage.
I'm
to me.
exotic.
Cool.
Are you Italian?
Yeah.
All Italian?
Yeah.
And what's McAuliffe?
Yeah. What would you think?
Japanese, believe it or not.
She is Korean.
Now I am Korean. So
No, he's a drunk Irish Mick from fucking Boston.
Yes.
Yes. Yep.
Good breeding.
Good
The breeding.
I'm half Italian.
Yes. Half Italian, half Jewish.
Yes.
That's like me and Marty together.
Oh, well, you wanted to ask what your bat mitzvah, what your bat mitzvah
What was your bat mitzvah
was.
theme was? What was your bat mitzvah theme?
That's the one question.
She's not
I'm
that,
gonna
she's not
disappoint
that
you.
kind of Jew.
I am atheist.
So you don't have
You didn't have a
She
bat
was
mitzvah. You missed
baptized
out.
though. Weren't you baptized?
I was
She was raised
baptized.
Catholic.
I was raised like Italian Catholic, kind of.
But so you're not Jewish at all?
I'm 25% Jewish, so I lied. I did lie for the joke. I apologize.
Her father.
I apologize to the Academy.
I'm
My
so
dad
sorry,
is
Marty.
half Jewish.
I'm so sorry.
My grandpa
It's
got
okay.
punched in the face by a rabbi when he was 7, denounced all religion. Pretty hippie of him. Pretty hippie.
wow.
But
God.
Jewish guys, like for a second, think I'm Jewish and they realize they can't marry me.
Marty, did you peg her as Jewish?
Yeah, you have Jewish features.
Yeah,
she's
in a
got
non-weird way.
She's clearly
Yeah.
she's clearly got Jewish in her.
but I have like
And
I
Irish.
don't tan as well as most Italians, but I'm Sicilian.
Oh, there she goes.
So I
big
hold
deal.
grudges. I do. I hold
Plus,
grudges.
she's great with the
hierarchy. She's great with the vendetta.
What'd you say?
Revenge is my
Great
favorite
with a
thing.
vendetta.
We don't want to end this podcast. Can you tell?
I know.
Yeah.
Wait, you have no local shows?
Why do you
Yeah, we
guys-
wanna
why do you
Oh, so
guys-
I'm at the stand all the time. You guys should definitely come hang. It's Union
Where is
Square.
that? Union
Oh
Square.
yeah,
It's where I,
I'm
like,
good friends
practice
with like
during the week.
Karen Fian, who's always over there. She's a real
yeah.
good friend of mine. Yeah.
The Irish,
her.
they know each other.
Yes.
Come
Yeah, I'm
hang.
buddies
It's a
with
really
Karen,
cute
too.
bar.
wanna
We
go.
could have an espresso martini and then go to the
awesome.
show.
Oh,
And
yes,
then
for
That'd
sure.
be so
come see me at the
fun.
Comedy Cellar.
Get just numbers when we go.
Where are you? Comedy
Yes.
Cellar?
Yeah, pretty much every night.
Oh, wow.
Damn.
That's a big one, too.
I'm a real comedian.
That's a real one.
A real boy.
Oh, how exciting. I've never done stand-up. I'm terrified.
You'd be so
Oh,
good.
you'd be great.
I
You'd
have
be
to.
so
I have to
good.
I have to have all my ducks in a row before I go up there. Otherwise, I'll get.
But you're going to do
tongue-tied.
live pods, though, right?
We're doing live pods. We're doing.
Yeah,
Wait,
you'll get-
wait, are you around July 16th?
Yeah.
Wait, will you be on our podcast? Will you come with
course.
us? We come over.
Sony Theater
Yeah.
or Sony
Sony
Hall?
Theater. Sony Hall.
Oh, a
Sony
hall. I will
Beautiful.
be
It's a hall.
there.
It's a hall, mama.
I'm used to
very
like
big.
dirty little clubs. I'll
Yeah.
go to a hall, a town hall meeting.
Our tickets
You
are
have
on
to wear
sale.
those gloves though.
Yes. Oh my god.
We're the glove dance in the bar. Yeah, we're excited. It holds like 450, so we're hoping we can pack it out.
Oh my god, I'm
Good
so
for you
proud of you
guys.
guys. I will tell Rhea and Fran they need to step it up.
Yeah.
Woohoo.
Step it up, girls. Imagine no one shows up. Like, actually, the venue
she
changed.
goes
We're all
on-
going to Hannah's show.
She goes on her podcast. She goes, "These two shady do not show up to their show.
Yeah.
It was an awful
You
experience."
go, it was honestly homophobic. The whole thing was
Yeah.
homophobic.
Yeah, they're anti-Semitic. They pegged me right away as a
Yeah.
Jew, which I'm not.
Are the tickets on sale?
They're on sale right now.
Right now,
As
yeah.
of a half hour ago.
What's the website, Marty?
That's fun.
Oh, right. just one sale.
barstoolsports.com/events/out-and-about.
Okay, great.
Of
And we'll
course,
put there's gonna be a
Slash
link
Hannah
to
their
Berner.
own ticketing.
slash Hannah Berner, of
Sneaky,
course.
But it's the Strand. I don't want to come to Strand. We're going to exchange numbers.
Stand.
And we're going to be hanging out all the time.
I'm obsessed. Where do you live in the city?
Upper East Side.
Okay,
Where are
I'm
you?
Lower East Side.
Lower East Side.
Oh.
That's quick.
That's very hip of you guys.
Cool. I'm in the West Village. It's like a little more like exclusive, like a little bit of a nicer.
I mean,
Thing,
smaller
but-
space for more money,
Smaller-
but
Yeah.
Well, when you have a house in the Hamptons, you want to be on the east side to get out of the city.
exactly. Oh yeah.
I have to say we're like not cool enough for the Lower
I
East
can take
Side.
a boat to your house, though.
Yeah,
Like,
you guys.
he'll walk into a
Yeah,
coffee
get the
shop.
ferry.
I can take the ferry to your house.
He'll walk into a coffee shop in the Lower East Side, and they're like, "Who let this man in?"
Yeah.
And like we're a little
As I
too
say,
normal.
I wear my oddness on the inside, but I know externally I look a little
Yeah.
too normal for them.
Yeah, for
He's
sure.
very
don't know what's
Trumpy
going
on
on
the
in my
outside.
head.
Yeah.
Well, you guys
He's
have
a
to.
Trump head.
You guys have to come back. This has been so much fun.
Oh my God,
I was like, we
anytime.
didn't know what to expect. Joey goes, I go, should we prepare? He goes,
I
don't
said no.
prepare.
I said literally. I said
it
just. I
flow.
said
Yeah.
she has all these notes. Like, what kind of questions? I said, it's not about that. I said we're going to
Yeah.
sit down. We're not going to stop talking.
He goes,
and we're gonna
after
have to
we
kick
get
them
her
out.
sign, we're good.
Yeah, we're gonna have to throw them out.
We'll know the energy to go.
Yeah. Well,
Well,
we come back anytime you guys
yes.
want. We love you.
We love you guys, and
thank
congrats
you.
on the pod. I feel like this
Thank
is
you.
very.
And I won't be offended
cool.
if you just have Hannah back.
No, it's okay. You can come.
No, you can come.
You can
We
have
want
him
you.
Just wear
solo
something
too.
slutty.
He's pretty wild on his own.
I love it.
Keep an eye on him. But yeah,
right.
congrats on this
we can talk about
pod.
circumcision.
Thank you.
I feel like
We could talk about the pros and cons.
Yeah.
yeah, I feel like the gay energy is incredible.
It's on
here.
fleek.
So are
Especially
you guys
for
both
Pride.
gay? Because she advertised this
Yeah.
to me as a straight guy and a gay guy.
No, that's
Oh,
a straight
no.
guy there. Well,
That's-
she's transition. That's the gay guy.
That's the gay girl.
Right. Yeah.
Right.
So are they canceling the pod after Pride Month?
yeah.
Okay.
Right.
They're
So this will be
canceling,
over
yeah.
after Pride. They're
It's
gonna-
seasonal. It's seasonal. We'll be back next June.
This was
though.
just like a corporate
Yeah.
Pride promo.
And I'll be back at the Glory Hole at the Blue Room where I started about 6 months ago. So
Wait, it's so funny. I thought you were straight.
Oh.
Watching the clips.
But by the way, she's dressed.
She literally said to me,
I'm straight
she
presenting
said to
at
me, it's a
times.
straight
You
guy and a
are-
but
gay
then
guy.
I open my mouth. You're like,
If you did not open your mouth, you fit right in.
yeah,
Yeah.
no, yeah. That's he brings out the sister in me.
Are you guys
Yeah.
hooking up with anyone on the low here?
No, I will though. I'd blow anyone here.
Yeah.
Literally
He,
everyone.
the interns. He's
Oh
so
my God.
inappropriate with these interns here.
They're so
we
cute.
recently crowned a new Supreme last week. We had Josh Richards in.
Their hazing is like shaving your beard.
It's 1980s hazing. Yeah, we tried to get the interns to do an elephant walk.
Yeah.
That's where you tuck it back and you hold the one in
The
front
dick
of you.
in front of you from behind and just
But
walk around the
HR
office.
said no. So
You're like, it's Pride Month.
I have to
That's
say, if I
homophobic.
ever
Exactly.
visualized
Exactly.
gay Boston in my mind, it is you. This is me.
Good.
You are gay Boston.
I thought we were rapping. I am gay Boston. I had that coming.
You should be the marshal of the Boston Gay Pride.
Should I? How far? Oh,
We
we're
have a
going
truck.
again.
We have a
were
truck in the
trying
New York
to.
I
Pride
heard.
Parade.
Come to New York Pride. Will you march with us in New York
I
Pride?
would love
We have
my
a
God.
float.
Are
Like
you
Chris
kidding
It's not a
me?
float. It's a
coming.
pickup
David's
truck.
coming.
Stefano's coming?
Him and
on our
him
float,
and
yeah.
Jerry are coming on our
People
float.
say he's the like smart Chris Stefano.
When people hear my
Yes.
voice, they say, it sounds like an intelligent Chris Stefano.
Yeah.
Wait, I just realized you look like Dave Portnoy if he did Pilates.
Oh, wow.
Dave Portnoy, if I did Pilates and had $100 million,
had a
$1 million.
1/4 of his money.
yeah, 1/4, 1/1000.
Are you guys starting
million.
an OnlyFans?
I have one.
He has
I
one.
have 10 subscribers.
It's Pause Party Pig, right?
Pause Party Pig.
Pause Party Pig is his.
No, I only have 9 subscribers, but they're loyal. Okay, and I just put pictures of myself
no,
in
it's
bikinis.
quality, not quantity.
That's what
Right.
I always said.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh my God, I have so many questions
Remember
for you guys.
15
but get
minutes
us
ago
off.
when we
We're
were
supposed to
finishing?
leave. We're
Yeah.
supposed to leave. We're over, right?
Wait,
You're
can we
annoying.
lock you down for the Pride Parade? Actually, it's June 26th, not June
It would be honestly so good for my brand to like show
Yes.
them ally. Yeah.
June 26th.
Yeah. You can say after you leave, though.
On
Just
2:45
hold it
p.m.
down for the.
I know Des has been holding it.
No,
It's been
what?
for
I
a
haven't
tip of
said
Des'
that for
tongue.
23 years.
Oh, please.
If
I love
you
it.
That's a
do
lie.
the Pride Parade, can you say the F word?
Yes.
Okay.
That's your path.
Legally,
Okay, that's
yeah.
the pass. Yeah, that's because I have like so many gay friends. You
Yeah.
could say it.
And
If
if
you
you
say it
wanna
any
do-
other time, Laverne Cox will show up with a megaphone.
Yeah, and if you want to do Juneteenth, you can say
Yes.
we can cut that. Okay,
We're desperately trying not to get canceled. What are you doing?
Yeah.
Hannah, Des, thank you guys so
Thank
much
you
for
guys for
coming.
coming.
We
Thank you.
will have them back. They've been the best. Love you all.
Thank you.